All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, Yoruba Nation are going back exactly what it is, exactly what the people are still talking about. My people, this is another strong one reaching us, and then there's been a lot of reactions going online. And then onto Yoruba Nation. In the first place, I want to ask a question. Now, as you can see, this crowd on your screen right now, these Yoruba Nation agitators, if you look very well downward, you will notice that we have a lot of people rallying for Yoruba Nation in this picture. Now, the question has been that where are these people? Where are this set of people? Meanwhile, don't get it twisted. Out of all these people, I can assure you that 80% of these people shouting Yoruba Nation in this picture you are looking at voted for the Nigerian politician. Talking about this last general election that was held of recent. Okay, right now the question right now has been that where are these people? Why did they actually vote for the politicians this period? Of which, during this time, I don't know what actually came over the Yoruba Nation agitators that now made all of them relax when it was almost time for the general election. Have you ever asked yourself that, okay, what now brought down the pressure of this youth that now made them to join Peter Obi's movement, that now made some of them to join Bola Ahmed Tinubu Emiloko movement? That's exactly what the question is. How did we get here? That this time around we are still now like starting all over, because if you check everything very well, you notice that we are starting all over. Now the good people of Yoruba, I don't know how to put that. The Yoruba Nation agitators that actually believe in the struggle in the UK, they have started rally. They believe that without awareness, we can never achieve it. But the question is, why is it that during the time they were screaming they were making awareness all over Yoruba land, they did not remember that the election will come up, and then close to the election, something might want to cause them to relax that they should have worked upon. Because definitely during the election, a lot of people came in. I don't know, some sort of people will say, a delay d1, a delay far. But I stumbled on a audio going viral. It was an old audio of Mrs. Modupe Onitiri where she was praising Chief Sunday Igboho and Professor Banji Akintoye. In fact, categorically, she talked about Professor Banji Akintoye being an elderly person, that no elderly man was able to do what Professor Banji Akintoye was doing, according to what she said then, that Professor Banji Akintoye was doing exploits, that at the end of it all, by the time Yoruba Nation will be actualized, Professor Banji Akintoye will be the one to stand and then raise the flag, hoist the flag of Yoruba Nation. A lot of people were shocked that so this woman had actually said this earlier. Now that's exactly where we are going to. How did we get here? That the Yoruba Nation the agitation just died at the middle of the road. That all these youths you are seeing, a lot of them just vanished. What actually caused it? Well, my brother, my sister, a lot of things were actually said earlier before now. And meanwhile, before I proceed, I just wanted to hear this from Mrs. Modupe Onitiri while I come back later for more analysis. Mind you, this was what she said earlier before now that no, in fact, she was earlier praising Professor Banji Akintoye to the extent of raising curses on a lot of people that do not respect, or that did not respect Professor Banji Akintoye then. But what exactly is going on? Well, my people, before I proceed, just hear this from Mrs. Modupe Onitiri.
Bàbá wa Banji Akintoye, bàbá ni wọ́n o, bàbá ni wọ́n, ó dẹ̀ yẹ ká mọ̀ pé bàbá ni wọ́n. Gbogbo ọ̀nà kọ́nà bọ́ta bá fi ń gbé ogun, wọ́n lè gbé wá fẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá mo fẹ́ ká máa gbà wọlé ní wọ́n fẹ́ wọ́kọ̀ bàbá wa Banji Akíntóyè ló máa gbé fúlàgì òmìnira Yorùbá dání o. àṣẹ Èdùmàrè. òmìnira mean independence sovereignty ní agbára tí Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá òun fẹ́ fi ẹlòmíì rọ́pò bàbá wa Akíntóyè á wọnú sàárè lọ. àsáré afọ́jú wọ sàárè lọ.
All right, my people, this is exactly what we are talking about. This was the voice of Mrs. Modupe Onitiri. That was when the movement actually started. Yes, though a lot of agitators, media personalities have analyzed this part because this video, this audio had gone viral. A lot of people were like, "Oh, this was exactly what Mrs. Modupe Onitiri said earlier when she actually joined the movement. This is not a recent one." Yes, the question right now is that Mrs. Modupe Onitiri, why did she say this then? And then right now, what is now making her to change her words? That's one, because now she talked about the fact that no matter what, that at the end of it all, in fact, she even calls some set of people that if the time comes that Professor Banji Akíntóyè will be the one to host the flag of Yoruba nation, that anyone who will be against him will die untimely. Anyone who will be against him will definitely die, according to what she has said. That was a very big cause, and that was a very big conviction, a statement of trust, a statement of faith and belief she had in Professor Banji Akíntóyè. Now, the scenario has changed. Why is it that all of a sudden Mrs. Modupe Onitiri turned her back against Professor Banji Akíntóyè? What exactly is the problem? Initially, I talked about the fact that this crowd we are seeing, they were actually for Yoruba Nation. The rally, the campaign, to the extent they were so strong in their rally that nothing will make us to turn back. In fact, comes 2023 election, none of us will come out to vote for politician. But at the end of it all, at 11th hour, they all came out and they voted. Right now, what do you think must have been the cause of this setback? Could it be that the people are not praying enough? Could it be that this set of people were actually doing it simply because of the money they believe they will get from it? Because some set of people will say, a derail, because this thing we never believed this will happen. Let's take the case of Omiyale as a case study right now. Who will believe that somebody like Omiyale will come out at 11th hour to say, okay, he is supporting APC, he is supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu, though he said, oh, just for the meantime, that we have not we are just hanging our boots for the meantime, according to him, that later I will come back. Since after the election, we have not seen Omiyale talk about Yoruba Nation. I don't know if you have seen him. I tried to check and then I've not heard him talk about Yoruba Nation. So right now, all these things are interwoven. What exactly is the problem? If we know we've been together to talk about the fact that, oh, Yoruba Nation, nobody must take it away from us, we love each other, and anybody that says Professor Banji Akíntóyè will not carry the flag of Yoruba Nation freedom, then such a person will die. So where is that word again? What exactly is our problem right now? Well, my brother, my sister, this is a very strong one that I think we all need to tackle very well. This is not a joke at all. How did we get here? All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is right now. On to this one. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.